Project E, a game made in under 48 hours for the Ludum Dare 24 competition. Time-lapse of creation. In this presentation, Matt of Raw Productions will make a game in a sped-up motion. The theme of the competition has just been announced as Evolution. Matt starts by importing the default first-person controller from Unity. He then adds his personal base code to the camera. This code adds cursor locking and settings for the pause menu. Break. He then starts working on an evolution system in his test level. He sets up a basic trigger system that grows the player when he enters the trigger. He then works on a basic cube in Blender and sketches out where the sides of the cube are. Using GarageBand, he adds some electronic 8-bit music to put in his game. Matt takes his music very seriously. Notice how many instruments he's adding, and how complicated the tracks are. He then uses BFXR to create some 8-bit sound effects and adds tweaks to his Evolution Manager script. He adds a simple destruction system so that if the player is larger than the cubes, he will destroy them and instantiate a particle explosion. Decides it's time to start working on an actual level, so he blocks out a starting point. He then looked up how to get animated textures in Unity so he could make an animated splash screen at the start of the level. In the past 27 seconds of awesomeness, Matt worked on the level while simultaneously creating GUI elements to use in Unity. Using Pixel, a free online application, he created some stick figures to show the evolution process. He also created logos and icons and came up with the name of the game, Project E. The stick figures look poorly made compared to the other styles of art he saw on Ludum Dare. He replaced them with some bars corresponding to the current evolution level. He then started working on a particle emitter to put at the end of the level and a trigger that handled text at the top of the screen. He then worked on making a statistics splash screen and coded a timer that recorded how long the player took in seconds. He added a final boss and jumping platformer area before the end level trigger. Then because of Matt's strange obsession with kittens, he decided to put a kitten reference in the game. He then started final builds and testing, and prepared to submit his game to Congregate and Ludum Dare. Thanks for watching. Now what are you waiting for? Play the game already. Link to the game page in the description.